Here post-game at MSG, the St. John's Red Storm move on past the Butler Bulldogs on quarterfinal Thursday. Now head to the Big East semifinals on Friday for the winner of Marquette Xavier. Here with Aaron Scott from the Johnnies, Hall of Famer Jim Calhoun, of course. Aaron, once again, a typical blueprint of a St. John's ball game. At times, you guys were struggling shooting the ball offensively, but then you look at it, you take care of the ball, you dominate the paint, you dominate the glass, and a big-time defensive performance. What was Coach's message?
Well, the first two games were close against Butler, and, it was out-rebounded, so he really emphasized rebounding. And I feel like the first 4 minutes, we did that. We came out strong, came out tough, we got a big lead, and, it was a couple up and down, but like you said, we took care of the ball and dominated the paint.
Coach, when you were coaching the Huskies in your Hall of Fame career, rebounding came up all the time with your ball clubs. What do you like about this Johnny's club?
Well, they know what they are. Coach Pitino makes no mistake. He took a kid out with a minute to go. He's still teaching. Now, no one else saw the moment. You knew, because you've probably had it done to you, because the man is teaching, taking advantage of the full 40. The greatest thing about St. John's is the players and coach, because I always kind of put them together, but they know what they are. Two teams in America, in my opinion, know exactly who they are, and that's Houston and St. John's. They're going to take those threes. You have to spread the defense, but that allows rebounding too, by the way. But conversely, if I asked him a list of the 5 things he has to do every night, he's going to know it because he's been hammered with it.
Yeah.
Correct? That's correct.
Every single day.
100%.
Rick and I started when he was 20-something years of age and I was 31, Northeastern BU. And then it was Providence, UConn, and Louisville. Yeah, okay.
They had lots of battles over
and
the
both
years.
of us have kind of the same philosophy of the game.
Well, let me ask
it's
you
very important.
Let me ask you this, Coach. You've all those years at Connecticut, you coached plenty of guys that went on to become NBA All-Stars, even Hall of Famers, but you got them to defend. I mean, every coach in the country, in the league, is talking about the way these guys lock in. How come that's a tangible that's not always there with talent?
Well, I'll tell you what, and I'd say this if Coach Pitino was here. He's got some lucky people. Now, it's not luck in the sense of the way he teaches you. It's by the fact you guys buy in. I watch enough teams out here. They don't buy in. How do I know that? Because that's not who they are. You've got to know who you are. And the greatness of Rick, one of the great coaches of all time, is he knows what this team is. He's had teams going back to Billy Donovan, all right, who took 10, 12 threes a game because that was his job. But this team knows where its heart and soul lies. And by the way, I should mention one other thing. They try to take that away a little bit from you too. They try to take that TikTok away.
Yeah. What's been, other than the obvious and the things that he preaches all the time that we hear when you guys behind the podium, but maybe something non-basketball related, what has Coach been preaching to you guys since you've been in the city this week?
Well, I say the one thing is just getting on Broadway, showcasing our talents. Nobody knew about us in the summer. We had a good transfer class, but nobody knew how good we can actually be. He kept telling us throughout the summer, throughout the preseason, just getting on Broadway, just getting there and showcasing our talents. Now we're there and we're showcasing our talents. And I think that's really important. You got to get there first.
All right, my man.
All right.
Congrats.
Appreciate
Keep
you.
up the great work.
Appreciate
And
you.
we'll see those Johnnies Friday night at MSG Semis.